just been absorbed in music my entire life, from the time I was born, really. Basically, my parents, they met touring music throughout Canada, and from there, my father opened a music store downtown Hamilton.
So I met Michelle through the Hamilton music scene, probably when I was like 17 years old, and there was live music happening all the time. So when I was in college, that's where I would either play or hang out to watch other musicians, and it became like a really small community.
The last year of high school, I was very heavily involved in theater, and I was excelling at it, and I decided to apply at Sheridan. Yeah, so I started to play out in bands and sing like cover tunes and stuff, and I just was really into just like the party life and going out and playing music, and just really absorbed in that whole scene.
At first it was pretty innocent, like all of us. We were doing the same thing. We'd go out, we'd hang out, but she'd always kind of be the last one to be at the party.
I was struggling a lot with alcohol and depression. I wasn't able to just hold it together and keep up with my studies, so I ended up dropping out at the end of the first year. I was starting to lose all control. It started to affect a lot of things in my life, relationships, music for sure.
For me, I'd be getting up to go to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and she wouldn't be home. And then you can just imagine the stress of having an infant in your bed, you having to go to work and not knowing where your wife is. It got to the point where, you know what, once, twice, 3 times, and then at the end of it, I just said, listen, you got to make a choice here.
So that was a bit of a wake-up call, and it drove me to go into the rooms of a 12-step program. I think for me, the first 3 months were really challenging because, you know, I went into a 12-step program thinking that I had a drinking problem, when drinking was actually the solution to my internal problem, right? And that is how to deal with life on life's terms. The song Drive alludes to my recovery, and I just look at it as a way to reach out to people that are hurting and that need help.
Instantly, as soon as I heard the lyrics, I knew that she was really onto something. I just remember how powerful the tune was and how it affected me.
And I remember just being in the vocal booth and just feeling really, you know, it was uncomfortable, and you know, I was, you know, a little bit full of fear, and I really didn't know where it was going. But then I just started to sing. I feel that it is my purpose on this earth to help others. So I wanted to figure out a way that I can do that, and just a way to give back to people that are still suffering. The Drive Foundation is currently just in development stages, and we want to use music and art as a platform to communicate to the masses.
I mean, who knows, man? The sky's the limit. We're not done yet, right? We never give up. So hopefully we can get this happening to a level where everybody's happy and we touch a lot of lives.
The response that I've had has been amazing, because making that first step and reaching out could save your life or save someone's life, you know. There's so many people that are struggling out there that don't make that first step and that are hurting, and I think with the foundation, I want to be able to break that stigma around mental health and addiction and let people know that, hey, it's okay to say I need help.